I'm going to get up because we got a GMA health alert to tell you about. It's about dietary supplements. It's a new study, and it reveals that calls to poison control centers, have you heard this? It spiked by nearly 50% between 2005 and 2012. That's why our medical contributor Jen Ashton is here to talk about that. Good morning. So tell us a little bit more about the study.
Well, you know, it's no secret that in this country we love our supplements. Over 50% of Americans have taken some kind of supplement in the last month. So this study actually looked at calls made throughout the country to poison control centers, not necessarily toxic, not necessarily deaths. Most, in fact, were very, very minor, but it speaks to the concern that users have about these supplements. So it looked at a 13-year period. A lot of calls made, over 250,000 calls about exposure.
And a lot of those calls were because of a certain age group, which is shocking.
This really got my attention, Robin. 70% of those calls involved children under the age of 6. Girls more than boys. Obviously, this was unintentional. But it's not just about who was concerned for this exposure. It's about what was being taken. So take a look at this list. The variety of supplements that generated these calls, miscellaneous, which included anything. Vitamins, supplements, homeopathic remedies, over 40%. Botanical supplements, which could include something like ma huang, that was the most common, over 30%. That's a stimulant. Hormonal products like melatonin, 15%. And then other like algae, anything else. We should note these numbers don't come to 100%. That's because there were very small amounts of random supplements that were also included.
Tell us how these supplements affect the body.
You know, people think natural equals safe. I've said it again and again and again. That is not true. And to be clear, most of these reports were minor. They didn't require any medical attention. We're not talking about the efficacy of these products or the quality of them, just the concern. But these products, if taken by someone too young or in the improper dosage, can cause increased heart rate, jitteriness, palpitations, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, any GI issues, stomach cramps, in some cases liver failure, and yes, in some rare cases, death.
A lot of what we're talking about is not FDA regulated. What advice do you have for people?
I think this study, what got my attention is those kids. And again, most of these supplements do not come with kid-proof tops on them, and kids, these can look like candy. So you want to keep these supplements away from children. I think a huge resource, I use it myself literally every day in my office, drugs.com. Check drug interactions, food interactions, supplement interactions. That is a great free resource for everyone, lay public and professionals alike. Again, don't assume natural equals safe. I mean, we say that again and again. Any of these can do damage. Have a poison control number handy, and never, ever induce vomiting if you think you or someone else has taken too much without checking with a poison control center, because that can actually do more harm.
Great advice there as always, Jen. Thanks so much.